Hey, baseball fans, hope you're doing well. So I just want to go over the brief summary of the divisional, or not even divisional, the wild card round of the pre-postseason. Now that it's over as of last night, so that we know who's going to be playing each other in the ALDS and the NLDS, the divisional rounds. It was some pretty exciting baseball. I mean, it really was. All but two of the series were two-game sweeps, and then there's one in each league where it had to go 3 games, where a team won 2-1. But there was some pretty good baseball. There were a couple of surprises in there too, so it makes for good playoff baseball. It happens every year. There's always some kind of surprise and a lot of the expected stuff. But let's go over it. Okay, let's start with the National League. The Los Angeles Dodgers eliminated the Milwaukee Brewers 2-0. Okay, that was expected. The Dodgers are just too strong. The Milwaukee Brewers still need a few pieces, and now I think it's probably time for Milwaukee to maybe trade a piece like Josh Hader to get a bunch in return to facilitate a slight retooling to surround themselves, or surround Christian Yelich with some more players. Just a thought. The San Diego Padres. This was one of the series that went 3 games, and both series had the same outcome. The winner lost the first game, and then they won the next 2. So St. Louis beat them the first game, and then San Diego came back and won the next 2. Which was pretty good. They're kind of starting to catch their groove now. I wasn't sure whether they were going to do that, but they took out the St. Louis Cardinals in a pleasant surprise. And next one, the Miami Marlins, in another pleasant surprise, eliminated the Chicago Cubs 2-0. I was not expecting this, but historically speaking now, and I don't know, some of you might know this, some of you might not know this, but Miami, every time they've been in the playoffs, they have never lost a playoff series to this date since their inception as a team. They've been to the playoffs twice. They won the World Series twice. So, just a thought. Not saying they're going to do that this year. They could very well do that, but this is another series one for the Miami Marlins, and beating the pleasantly really good Chicago Cubs. And the Atlanta Braves beat the Cincinnati Reds 2-0. I was not expecting this one. I actually had Cincinnati beating them in my bracket, which I'll put in the description down below. Take a look at it if you haven't, because of some of the injuries they had, their pitching being depleted, but everybody stepped up. I mean, especially their pitchers. They really stepped up. Max Fried and all these other guys. I mean, was it Ian Thompson, I think it was his name? All of them, they stepped up and they played. I don't even think Cincinnati scored a run in the series, which makes it even more impressive for the Braves. So, what does that mean? Then we've got the NLDS set. But before I get to it, let's go to the American League. Tampa Bay beat Toronto, eliminated them 2-0. The New York Yankees eliminated the Cleveland Indians 2-0. I thought that was going to go 3 games, but went 2. And that was a heck of a series. That second game was crazy good. Houston Astros eliminated the Minnesota Twins. I'm looking at my book here. 2-0. And Minnesota Twins have lost now 18 straight playoff games, or 19 straight playoff games, which is, they've got to get over that dismal streak at some point, but it wasn't this year, unfortunately. I would have liked to have had them eliminate the Houston Astros, but maybe they'll get eliminated by the next winner, which is the Oakland A's, who was the other team of the other series to go 3 games. They also lost the first game and won the next 2 and eliminated the Chicago White Sox. They're kind of clicking on all cylinders now, too. So now we have the division round set. In the National League, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers playing the San Diego Padres. And we have the Miami Marlins playing the Atlanta Braves. So NL West, NL East combined, playing each other. And then in the American League, we have the Tampa Bay Rays playing the American League, the New York Yankees, also AL East. And then 2 other AL West teams, the Houston Astros playing the Oakland Athletics. So those are the divisional series, and the winners of those will go to the ALCS and the NLCS for a chance for the big show, the World Series. So we've got some good baseball coming up. Yankees are going to have their hands full with Tampa Bay Rays. I'm a Yankee fan, but I'm nervous about this series. I think Oakland's going to eliminate Houston. I think the Dodgers will probably eliminate San Diego Padres, but I think it'll have to go 5 games to do it. But would I be surprised if the Dodgers were eliminated by the Padres at this point now, the way they're playing? No. So that could very well happen. And for some reason, I see the Miami Marlins eliminating the Atlanta Braves and going to the NLCS, but we'll see if that happens. But either way, it's going to be exciting baseball. So hope you enjoyed the breakdown. I will do the breakdown after the divisional series and do a breakdown of the NLCS when we get to that point as well, and ALCS. So if this is your first time to the channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy baseball content like this. Take a look in the description down below for some good videos. If you enjoy them, please hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments that you subscribe so I can personally thank you. I really appreciate your support. And even if you don't plan on subscribing, if you could hit the thumbs up, it's really helpful to the channel's growth. I appreciate that as well. My regulars, you're the best as always. You know that. I love you guys. And keep an eye out for my next video, which is going to be the next summary of the next round of playoffs, and then I'll do another one right before the World Series and give my final World Series predictions of whoever team's going to be in there, whether it's the same teams of my bracket or not. So keep an eye out for those, and then immediately after the playoffs, I'm going to be doing my 2021 MLB free agent predictions, and it's going to be a good one, so you're not going to want to miss it. So if you do want to see that and you haven't subscribed yet, do that and hit the bell next to it so you don't miss that video, okay? I think you're going to really like that one. I've got some pretty bold stuff in there. So with that, have a great weekend. Be safe, and I'll talk to you next time.